Well, Jamie, great to catch up with you as always. And well, I tell you what, a busy time the next 5-6 weeks with Gypsy Day, rapidly approaching, I guess.
Yeah, that's for sure, Mark. Yeah, teams are very busy at the moment with our dairy farmers doing herd selections and the like. And the forward sale process, starts way back prior to Christmas, but the tail end of it is closing into us very quickly. So yeah, teams are very busy with herd selections and working with vendors and purchasers currently. That's for sure.
Now, going back a year, of course, we're in the throes of COVID, the lockdown. So I imagine this year will be quite a contrast to what you did last.
Yeah, it was a real challenge, that's for sure. The selections happen out on farm sort of through April and very much tidied up early part of May, and then enable people to move on and make plans with the balance and remainder. So very different space this year, that's for sure. And pleasing to be in that space. It was a challenge, but look, we're in a much better space this year, and the markets that we're operating within currently are going particularly well.
So tell us a little bit about that. What is happening out there in the yards?
Yeah, I guess with the herd sales, we're a fair way through our forward contracts now. We're still signing a few up on a daily basis as they become available. Any of those later sales herds that have come available are still contracting those. And we've had a particularly good run. The demand has been very good for good quality stock, and our guys are selling herds within the same day of listing in a lot of cases at the moment for those good quality herds. And then we also have started our on-farm clearing sales about 10 days ago, and seeing real positive results here too. So a little bit of a supply and demand issue there, as in the demand's pretty strong at the moment, and we probably just a little bit challenges into finding cattle to meet everyone's needs currently. It's pleasing to see though. It's a good positive market.
So for the uninitiated, namely me, the difference between a clearing sale or clearance sale on farm and the forward contracts, why do you opt for one or the other?
I guess some people may have an elite herd that they feel that they'd like to take to auction. It's quite hard to sometimes put a value on those elite herds and to find a buyer that's prepared to come in and take the whole shooting box. We had a particularly good clearing sale with our team in Taranaki yesterday, and that was a very high-end herd, high-profile herd. Had a lot of contract mate cows in there, and I guess along with the rep up there and the clients decided that clearing sale would be the best option for that herd. And that herd went particularly well. It averaged a bit over 2,400, and which was for the cows and the in-calf heifers. So very high-end herd, a huge amount of interest for it, and fantastic result really. So it's really just around. Sometimes the time frame is that we're pushing to near the end of the dairy season. So they have to, the cows have to go if that farmer or shoe milker is moving off that property. So that sometimes is an option for us too. But few sales coming up over the next few weeks, and even some high-end sales through into early to mid-June, to be fair. So there's plenty of opportunity out there still. It's just a matter of matching the people's needs with the right clearing sales, I guess.
It must be quite buoyant at the moment, though. Everyone must be quite sort of excited. I mean, even this week the trade auction didn't really move much, so it's been consistent, which is, I imagine, a blessing as we near the end of the season.
Yeah, it's been really pleasing to see. The global dairy trade's been good. The payout, the on-farm, gate price is particularly good right across the country with all the dairy companies. Therefore, all our clients have had a very pleasing year from a payout point of view. But also, I guess, in most senses, you talk across the country, production seems to be up as well. So you put a couple of good season of production with a good payout. Quite hard to often get the two together, but we've been particularly lucky in this case that's happened. So most people are. It is buoyant out there. People have a bit of confidence to go and do things, and can move forward into the next season with a pretty positive outlook for that next season that we're about to start, which is pleasing to see.
And so, just coming through a few weeks, what's in store for you, Jamie?
Look, it's our teams are really busy sorting out the final selections, herd selections, as said before, as well as with a few on-farm clearing sales. But the delivery of all those cows sort of typically, the heifers will start within the week if they haven't already started. So delivery from new farms there, but also the herd deliveries will start. They typically start as early as maybe the 10th of May and go right through till the end of the month. So the teams are busy with them, coordinating them, making sure that's all going to plan. And also, I guess for us, the tail end of May and June is where the settlements happen, which sees our admin teams working particularly hard to ensure all that goes smoothly, and vendors get paid on time, which is always pleasing to see. But also just finalising any tally adjustments and things like that. So it's a pretty busy period for all of our dairy team, but also the administrators that sit in behind it. They do a fantastic job and a crucial part of what we do out in the field. That's for sure.